Happy pre-football Saturday, everybody. Just having a great day here. Weather's beautiful down in South Florida today. Trying to make everybody jealous before the big game tomorrow between the Patriots and the Seahawks. Or actually, Denver Broncos.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit it right now. Check it out.
Got a little sidetracked because I watched a stream yesterday of one of our fellow streamers going around Seattle. I was in Seattle twice. I've been there. Took a cruise out of Seattle. Stayed several days. And it is a beautiful city. Lots of hills if you want to get a good workout over there.
My hometown in New Orleans.
Black Magic Woman. So this guy doing when the Saints are coming in, pretty diverse. Bob Folse is his name. There he is. Pretty good. Here at the Green Market. Lots of people around. Take a look. Beautiful weather. Probably gonna go above 80 today. So for all you suckers up north, soak it in.
I wanna be in that number when the sun begins to shine.
Hey Paige, how are you? Nice to see you. Happy Saturday. I was enjoying this lawn event so much last week with the cars, but every week they have something else going on, and this Saturday, of course, just like every Saturday, they have the Green Market. Hey Latanya, how are you? Nice to see everybody here. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. Please sub up, you'll see a lot of these things. In the background, you'll see that's the Intercoastal Waterway of Florida here, South Florida. Right at the edge of West Palm Beach, if you don't know where I'm actually streaming from. Kind of see here. Beautiful Green Market. Take a walk around too. I know a lot of you are just popping in because you're scanning through vertical streams, but I just wanted to show you how beautiful it is today. I never take for granted where I live. It's really beautiful here. They have vendors everywhere here. We'll check it out. Usually I walk by and smell the donuts. I never buy them. But they have these apple cider donuts here that are very popular. And if you want a $15 muffin, you can buy that here too. Getting ready for the big game. This is the one that's going to send us back to the Super Bowl after a small break. Maybe the Patriots can continue their dynasty. Sorry, swallowed the wrong way.
That's 9%. The beef and sandwich.
Everybody brings their dogs out here. Well, we got a Patriot shirt.
Yeah,
All right, go Pats. All right. At least we got some representation. It's not all New Yorkers, you know. We used to have a club of people who used to come and watch the Patriots games every weekend. And they were all from the Boston area. We used to come to a bar here. But I love doing this people watching thing, and this is one of the best places to do it. I don't have to drive anywhere. Actually, I did go to the gym this morning, but then getting back into town is always a nightmare. So I either get screwed on the way in or on the way out. I'd rather just leave without any traffic and then come back with the traffic. I'm more relaxed after I get my workout in. But imagine trying to leave your house and not being able to leave because of traffic coming into your building. So if you're just joining for the first time, I'd appreciate it if you sub up. That'd be great. You can watch all my shorts. I really work hard on those. So I take little snippets from the live streams because the live streams sometimes last for hours. And I know that everybody can't really watch the replays the entire time. You know, maybe their commutes are short. Maybe they just don't have the time. They have other things to do. So I take little snippets from the live streams and I make them into shorts. Scream Booga Booga. How old are you? Here's the really fancy pastries I was talking about. Isn't that cool?
Why not?
Goofy Gavin, giving me a goofy idea. Look at these muffins, wow.
I'll take you another.
I'll stay away from all the sweets.
Wow, you say you like cake?
Little hungover from last night, was celebrating a pretty good week in the market for me, even though it was a bad market for everyone else. I do contrarian investing, so I knew that was coming along. Plus, I'm heavily invested into energy. That was a great windfall this week. Hopefully that'll continue, but once I make a little bit of money, I always take it off the table. You know, you never know. You never know if it's going to reverse. So whatever the profit was, I just take it, and I don't look back. Tomorrow's another day. So that's the best way to do it. Not this let it ride stuff that everybody's so used to. Look at the line here for just to get guacamole. There's a 30-person line to get guacamole, which they can make at home in like 10 minutes. Lemon juice and avocados. That's all it is, folks. Now let's keep walking. So for today, they have the fountains closed because of all the people. Let's see what we can find to goof on a little bit, huh?
Getting a burger here.
I don't even have a lot of battery power. I just figured I'd turn it on. Had a great stream the other day at the South Florida Fair. Hopefully some of you had a chance to catch that. Today's stream is just walking around and being dumb. Being dumb and lazy and just taking a stroll with everybody here. I love to do the people watching, like I said. Hello, how are you? You need a lot of cops here. They have all the streets blocked off, the side streets, and that's for safety reasons. It happened immediately after that guy ran over everybody over in New Orleans on Bourbon Street last January. So they're taking all the precautions that they need to because there's so many people that come to town. That's part of the reason for the traffic jams too. Look at all these people. Everyone else is preparing for a big winter storm. I know about all that stuff. Don't buy into the hype, folks. There's a lot of media hype out there. They've been hyping it for a week and a half. Don't think for a second that these people on TV know how much it's gonna snow. There's a rain-snow line, you know, and that usually changes the accumulation numbers bigly, yeah. So if they say like a foot of snow expected in Washington or Philadelphia or Baltimore, New York City, it's very hard to get those amounts just because of that rain-snow line. And all the forecasters know this shit, but they know that, you know, snow sells, so they're gonna promote the hell out of it. The storms that are blockbuster are the ones you least expect. This one they've been promoting the hype so much, and then later on after they've already gotten all your attention and it becomes a nothing burger, after that they say, oh, well, we're lucky that it didn't snow so much. I'm not a fan of that. I'm a fan of accurate numbers here, all right? I love Blockbuster Storm. I hate the nuisance storms. I hate those. And it seems to me like they're overhyping it because everyone's gotten so used to great weather in January up north that they've forgotten that this is what it's supposed to be like. Today's actually on the warmer side too, like much warmer than normal. We had a cold spell for like 2 days. That's what you get down here in South Florida, where during the evenings it would go down, like I'm talking overnight, it would go down to about what, maybe 45 degrees, but only for a couple days that lasted. So the only problem we have here is all the snowbirds or the temporary vacationers bring down their colds with them and they infect us, and we get head colds and chest colds because of them. Otherwise, we'd be healthy all year round here because it's really hard to catch a cold when you're outside and you know your immunity is built up. Got all the vendors here, jam-packed with people. And this is going to continue all the way until April. So every Saturday we have the green market here. I've streamed it many times. Today I don't want to focus on just one particular thing. Just a lazy stroll through Clematis Street. Got nothing better to do today. I usually want to do purposeful streams, but this one's just going to be to relax. I don't even have any songs set up for anybody. But if you want me to play something, I could probably put it together for you. What else? What else is going on? A lot of geopolitical problems. Got some school kids playing their violin.
Yeah.
Always nice. So where's everybody coming from? Say hello. I'm curious to see whether you're in the path of the blockbuster apocalyptic snowstorm that they're hyping up. That's going to affect 200 million Americans. They love saying that shit. Oh, this is going to affect 30 million Americans. This is going to affect 50 million Americans. Yeah, with what? Drizzle? Drizzle for 100 million out of those 200 million? It's pretty much nonsense, but believe me, I've seen years where it would have a foot and a half, and then the following 2 days it would snow again and again and again. Chance to show story. About the football weekend, this is usually when I really focus and tune in. Not during the entire season. And you know, you turn from a fan into a fanatic. I'm not a fanatic. I don't believe in wasting time watching every single game. But I like the playoffs. Same thing with soccer too. Same thing with baseball. Big time with baseball. Just sit there the entire summer, watch every game. All 200 whatever games there are. That's crazy. They've got you brainwashed if you do that. A lot of vendors, a lot of stuff happening here. A lot of people. That's the fun part for me. If I just sit down at Starbucks with a cup of coffee and just stare out into the people, that's actually a good afternoon for me. Most of the time I'm not interested in what they have to say, but I like people watching. It's a good way to do it too, streaming. See, it's a never-ending stream of people actually. Don't even have the selfie stick with me, so it's not as intrusive, you know. but I'm pretty respectful. You know, you do get into some contentious moments, especially if you're streaming with other people, like I have in the past. They get a little bit pushy, but I don't believe in that too much. I believe in challenging people sometimes, but I don't believe in being just pushy like an asshole. And these are things I wouldn't do when I wasn't streaming. Why would I be so pushy when I am streaming? Then I'd be acting, right? Then, because I'm acting, I'd be disingenuous. A lot of other people can't tell the difference, you know, between their behavior when they're streaming and in real life, but I'm the same person either way. I do things though that I normally wouldn't do. I would check out more when I'm streaming. I would comment more on things when I'm streaming out loud, that kind of thing. But I do love to explore, so even though I know this area. What's it say? What'd you say, Lisa? Well, look, yeah, there is a demographic difference during Green Market and other events. There is. You're absolutely right. I mean, you're observant.
Exactly. It is like an upscale They've been rough though. It's okay, I don't care.
But I think everybody loves these green markets, you know? It's whoever's in town. And, you know, people come out of their way to drive into town and to wait for an hour to park just to come here. So I consider myself pretty lucky that I'm here streaming it, you know? This is kind of the end of the line here. We're going to turn, get away from the fire engine. The farther away we get from that annoying noise, the better. Got a couple cool golden retrievers here. And to all of you who showed up for the first time, if I do have internet issues, please let me know. That's the best way, so that I don't have to do two things at once. If the internet's okay, I'm the happiest person in the world. And if the phone doesn't overheat. This one tends to overheat. Today seems to be a nice dry day, but warm, on the warm side. See that? It's like Disney World for dogs. Everybody brings their dogs out day like today, so dogs get a little vacation too.
Have you actually like
This, all these bags are made out of cork, huh? Isn't that cool? Yeah, they're made out of cork. How's everybody else doing on their Saturday? A lot of mutes. This is a channel where I actually encourage people to talk. These verticals are funny sometimes, you know? You see people playing the piano, people playing the guitar, you see people cutting fish, woodworking, you see people working on their cars, you see people playing games, board games on these vertical streams. It's really crazy what happens. But it's great that you get a lot of exposure from people all over the world, too. So one of the benefits of living down here in West Palm Beach is that you have the green market every week. So there's literally 2,000 to 3,000 people, I want to say, that always come to this thing. And it's grown every year. It used to be a lot smaller than this. It didn't used to have all these kiosks. It would only be out in the lawn area. Maybe a little farther from that. But here you see the entire street's been blocked off. Go and find Elisa, Buffy. Where are you coming from? You're a blast from the past, huh? Well, I'm happy there's still people around that remember all the stuff that I did before I had my own stream, too. We had some fun times. A lot of dancing. I go back and I look at those streams sometimes, and a lot of forced dancing on my end. But there were some fun moments too. You know. And Lisa doesn't come to these things. I think she came once. She doesn't come to these things. For one reason, if she streamed the night before, she wouldn't show up at this Green Market event. And then the other reason was her dogs couldn't handle the other dogs. Like, they'd get really upset or something. I think that's what she said. But normally she wouldn't wake up early for these things. See how my back.
So right across from your sunglasses.
That's a new one. That's good. A lot of people don't know I was streaming with another person for a good, solid, maybe 9-10 months before I did my streams. My stream started as a challenge to myself to see if I can stream a cruise, because I love to travel, and it's a great way to document your life, you know, without drama. Stream without drama. That's the most difficult type of stream that you can do. Now, it doesn't mean I'm not opinionated. It doesn't mean I have opinions about what other streamers say and do. It does. Definitely opinionated, but I'm not going to comment on that stuff unless it's a direct question posed to myself, or if it's lies that are told about me, slander, things like that. I will respond to stuff like that, but that's pretty much died down by now.
Yeah, she probably said it.
Now I just like to have fun. Like, the South Florida Fair was different. It was fun with the animals and stuff. So if you haven't seen that stream, go back. I did 2 streams there on that one. We went on rides, actually, so that was a challenge, right? Every time I try to think of something that I haven't done. So there's always something.
I like them oversized.
The Honda Classic, they used to call it, it's a golfing event. That's coming to town. I've been to it before, lots of fun. I've done a golfing stream before too, and a tutorial, kind of a fun stream. At the driving range, but this would be with all the major golfers. So maybe I'll have a chance to go to that. I'm not sure. That happens in February. Also, it's Greek festival season. So the next coming weeks, we're going to have a lot of Greek festivals. Maybe I'll stream that too. If you like Greek food, you're definitely going to see that there. So those are a couple of ideas. And then Debbie's been streaming with me lately. So if she has any ideas, maybe we can talk about those and maybe do another stream somewhere. I'm open to ideas. Today's is purposeless. So today, just walking around. At least it can't fit in those outfits, Buffy. Yeah, she's been getting a little bit larger, but she loves to eat that fried food out on her, on her streams. She's got a little bit bigger, but she's admitted herself she wears maternity dresses. Who on earth would admit that? But she has. I've gotten a little bulkier too, but I go to the gym every single day, so it's not all just fat. I've gotten bigger, larger. But everything still fits, which is good. For men, it's a little bit different. I can pretty much drop weight very quickly. Wow, look at all these people. It's a snowstorm of people, actually.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
All these ones are the lucky ones. By tomorrow, all the airports are going to be closed. They won't even be able to leave Paradise here, right? Isn't this crazy? You got the famous Rocco's Tacos here. I was here last night. I think I had one too many actually. Still have a headache. Wow, is that an Afghan? I think it is. It's an Afghan. Really beautiful dog. Look at that. Afghan, right?
Yes.
Yeah, really cool. I did a funny short with some Rolls Royces in succession last week. And right in the middle was a poodle, so I just focused on the poodle. I thought that was funny. Sometimes we just do silly stuff. If the fun stops, there's no reason to ever stream. It should never be a platform to bitch. Although there are crazy things happening right now in politics that I could easily bitch about, but then you alienate half of your audience. Unless I'm really, really passionate about something, then all you got to do is wait a couple days and it goes away pretty much. You know. I did talk about the taking of Venezuelan President Maduro. I talked about that at length and about the consequences of the oil and gas industry from that. So that was kind of politics mixing in with the economy. So that's why I feel comfortable speaking about that. But taking sides and things like that, oh boy, I'm so opinionated. But these are things that I'd rather not talk about because it takes away from the beauty of the stream. And I know a lot of the audience here are kind of like night owls. They stay up really, really late watching streams. So even at 1 p.m. the next day, people have chores to do, right? You got to go to the cleaners. You got to get your groceries, your bread, and your milk for the storms because you think that all these supermarkets are going to close down the next day. They're not. It's all hype. It's all hype, folks. Don't empty out the grocery shelves just because you think that a hurricane's coming. You know, the next day they'll be open again. So. Same thing with the snowstorms, all right? Don't buy into all that. They are prepared. It's not the 70s, okay? How did everybody else survive? Look at this decoration that they have here at Pistache. This is for Valentine's Day. They always decorate the place for every single holiday, and they did a really good job this year, too. Pretty cool. Here I am. I'll say hi. Hi, everybody. Look, I'm wearing my Patriots hat. I'm, of course, prepared for all this. Having fun today. Straight from the gym. Still wearing my gym clothes. Gonna take a nice shower later, and then I'm gonna relax. Have some din-din. Maybe check out some other streams tonight. Hang out with Debbie, maybe. We'll see. We'll see what we do. We'll see what we can come up with. Just have a quiet evening, basically, waiting for the big weekend games. Yeah. I had a terrible cold too about a week and a half ago. I'm glad that's gone. My nose was running like crazy. And again, we pick these things up. We pick these colds up from all these people from out of town that come in. I mean, look at it. We're surrounded by people, obviously. Here we got our arepas. Wow, $15 arepas. They used to be $2, right? Why the hell are $15? That's an arepa I'm not buying. You got mushrooms here. How you doing? How you doing, sir?
And you can use it. I just
Selling
take a shot of it,
mushrooms
and I
here.
have my husband take a shot every day.
What is this? Sun-dried cashew, parm, tomatoes. All interesting things.
It's good, like all immune
Got some
support.
plantain chips back there. Nice.
No, this just has more mother.
All organic. Thank you. Just checking things out here. Look at the size of this beet. You got to be careful here at the Green Market. On many occasions, you know, they're local grocers from the area here, and when you go to their stores, they have the fresher food there. So this is a lot of food that they want to get rid of on the last couple days. So you got to be ready to cook this stuff right away, or use it, or eat it, or whatever, because it's probably food that's on their last day or second to last day. You got to be careful with that. Staying hydrated here. Let's take a quick walk along the waterfront. And if we don't overheat, it'll be a miracle because I'll be out in the sun. But who cares? It won't be the first, it won't be the last time. My battery might even die too, but the cool part is that they have the road blocked off too, so I don't even have to focus on any cars. You see that? Which is a safety measure, but it causes like crazy traffic. Huge traffic jam in the area. Got all these people hanging out. It's cool. Beautiful day.
No, I want to know. Thank you.
So we're walking through, like, they're hard to notice during the weekends, but this is kind of an encampment of a lot of homeless people that are hanging out here right now. They try to shoo them away. I mean, here you get homeless people, and then right across from you, you have these $20 to $30 million yachts. So you can see kind of the difference. Kind of nuts. Take a quick walk through here, kind of see the rest of the waterfront, and then maybe check out Bradley's real quick. Beautiful view of the Intercoastal here. Look at that.
My sister Sunny brought there.
Again, I appreciate every day that I'm here. Never take it for granted. Hasn't rained really that heavy in many days too. It's been dry weather. This is the time of year to be here. There's no humidity. Perfect paradise. Have I bragged enough for you? Yeah, lots going on. I'm trying to decide what I should have for lunch today. Maybe sushi, let's see. Here you got a sunset cruise on Hakuna Matata. It's like one of those cruises that goes up and down the Intercoastal, and you can get like drinks that you pay for. They have like a cash bar. I think they have them out of Boynton too, but here it's pretty much every day. Another very great walkable city is Fort Lauderdale, Las Olas Boulevard. So you should not miss that if you ever come down to West Palm. Check out West Palm. You should definitely go to Las Olas Boulevard too. In addition to all the typical stuff like, you know, Miami Beach and all that, but Lincoln Road. But Las Olas Boulevard is great. During the day, if you go out to Hollywood Beach, that's pretty cool. I did a stream there. Unfortunately, it was raining then. But otherwise, it's a great beach town.
Keep behind it for 10 seconds.
going on at Bradley's. Maybe I'll have lunch here. We'll see.
I just saw a guy.
It's like I walked from the car to
Check out Bradley's. They always have a lot of cool bands here. On the weekend, pretty much every night. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's pretty cool. This is where they have the band set up normally. Right now, we're just gonna walk through.
I use an AI program.
He called me one day.
One big ass fan. There's actually a company named that. So this week, I had to run around to get a new battery. My car battery was starting to die. It was starting to have difficulty starting, and I wasn't about to wait for it to die completely. So I had a Walmart battery in there from when I bought the car, so it wasn't my choice. It's supposed to have a Mercedes battery in there, but I went to Walmart. They honored the warranty. They gave me a new battery. Guess what? The battery was dead. First time that ever happened in my life. I go out and buy a new battery. They didn't even check it, nothing. They just gave it to me. It was the last one they had, so they couldn't replace it, so they ended up giving me money for it. And then I went out and bought another battery with a 4-year warranty from AutoZone. Better than going to the dealership, because the dealership, although batteries used to be prorated, now they just have a full replacement guarantee, but it's for a very short period of time. It's only for a couple of years at the dealership. So I got one that has a 4-year warranty. So in 4 years, I'm anticipating that I would have issues. Just bring it right back, get a new one. So for the same price of one, you get 2 full new batteries. And that's the way I see that logic. Here's Sloan's, famous ice cream shop. And then they have a Skinny Louie here. It's ended up being a pretty good joint. It used to be a pizza place here, Pizza Girls, and then it was some other brick oven pizza place. But this place is pretty packed even during the week. They have good smash burgers. That's an ongoing problem. A lot of new places pop up during the winter, and they're beautiful inside, and they've got all these gimmicks and new things to try. They go through their honeymoon period. They have success with all these people in town. But then the real test happens when the summer rolls around and everybody leaves town because it's so hot and humid, which I don't mind. But a lot of people leave town, and a lot of those people who leave are the people with the big bucks. So a lot of these restaurants can't afford their rent after that, and they shut down. Take another quick walk around. We'll get around to the Bend too. It's only a short walk away. We'll check that out. Maybe walk through Elisabetta's, another great restaurant. Half of it's outdoor because it can be. Walk back out through the crowd.
Take it away.
You got Grease Burger here. Also have a great burger. beautiful day to take a stroll. Good old West Palm, never let you down. You can technically really get by here without needing a car at all. Alright, we're going to take this turn here. We're going to end up at the Ben Hotel, Lisabetta's area. Check out what's going on there. Maybe we'll see some cool cars on the way. I've got so much inventory of treats from the street. It wasn't even funny for the last 2 weeks, so plenty on my plate to present to people. A lot of them are pretty cool cars. So I really wanted to focus on the cars, give them their their credit, because a lot of these people work very hard to maintain these cars. They're not easy to maintain. They don't really talk about it too much, but they work hard on maintaining these cars. In a lot of cases, the parts don't even exist anymore. They have to create them. They have to source them somehow, used parts that work, actually. I had that problem with my class. This is a new place. Typically opens later on in the day. It's called Kima. It's a Greek joint. It's a chain now. It started in Long Island and Manhattan, and they brought one down. It has a beautiful rooftop, too. One of the best in West Palm Beach. Higher than the Ben, I think. Yeah, I've been up there just before they did the grand opening. A lot of building going on downtown here. A lot of apartment buildings. Hopefully they'll fill them all up. Prices are getting insane. When I mean insane for this area. It's not quite West Coast San Francisco prices, but it's up there. It's very, very close to, I would say, New York and Boston at this point. So in 2026, we're talking about a high 2,000 range in town here for a studio apartment. Maybe $3,000 or so. 3,500 for a one bedroom. Pushing 4,000 for 2 bedrooms. Really insane prices, where 2 bedrooms used to be $1,500 10 years ago. So a lot of building you can see. All right, we'll keep moving. This is good because the traffic's calming down, but usually it's like 50 cars deep between every stop sign. Nice little Aston Martin. I did a treat from the street from that. Really cool. Sometimes it's nice just to do a stream where you relax, no obligations, no plan, just taking it easy. All right, we're here at the entrance of the Ben Hotel. It's got a really great rooftop here. I've showed it to you before. And burning extra calories too. How could that be bad at all? Here's something a little rare. You got the Ferrari SUV. I could never pronounce it. Parasangue or something like that. Really cool car. Look at this. Ferrari SUV. You don't find many of these around. And it kind of looks weird when you see it online, but when you see it up close, you really see the striking different features and the lines and all that. We got a GT3 RS. I did do a treat from the street here in Palm Beach, but again, when you see these cars up close, they are beautiful. Look at this. GT3 RS. Wild car. A lot of bells and whistles. These people are not people who stay on the sidelines. These are people who want to really, really show off. That's a nice little treat right there. Ferrari SUV next to an RS3. GT3 RS. Pretty cool. And they all cost as much as a house. Just outside of Elisabetta's now. You know what? Maybe spaghetti is good to eat today. Haven't decided. Yeah, they're packed here too. The green market definitely is good for the vendors here and the restaurants. But again, like I said, summer is the real test. They seem to be doing well selling strawberries to people. See how
Thanks for your patience, folks. I was drinking. And Patriots fans are $1 extra right now.
$1
I'm
extra.
a Seahawks fan, brother.
Yeah,
Let's
you're
go.
going to the penalty box, pal.
Get out of here. Good luck with the Broncos tomorrow, bro. This could be an easy win.
Yeah,
Hey,
there you
I've
go.
heard that before. You
Yeah,
guys
see,
lost to the
I got
Eagles that
support.
one year.
We're here. We got supporters. We don't
I
talk
love
too
you
much.
guys. It's all fun.
It should be an easy win. Broncos on quarterback.
They are missing a man. What do we have here? I wear the Patriots hat proudly. Got a lot of jealous New Yorkers here. What do we got? Cheesecake here? What do we got? Oh, quiche. It looks like quiche. Le petit pain. All right, we'll go back to the guitar player. And then end the stream. Nice little lazy Saturday. Pre-football weekend. Wow, that little stroll was almost an hour? Crazy. I don't even realize it myself sometimes. Alright, there he is, folks. Great music. Alright, so this is where I'm going to end the stream for now. Thank you very much for those of you who joined me today. Just wanted to show you the Green Market, and I'll see you all very, very soon. Love you all. Alright, bye-bye now.